The role of personal selling. What is the role of personal selling? Personal selling involves the two-way flow of communication between a buyer and seller, often face-to-face, and is designed to influence a person's or group's purchase decision. In layman's terms, it's getting someone to either give you the order or close the sale through effective person-to-person sales calls. The book says that personal selling is as much an art as it is a science. Art is used to describe that portion of the selling process that is highly creative in nature but difficult to explain. Speaking from my own experiences, personal selling means getting out in whatever market to meet with the client. Then it means closing the deal. But what takes place in between is where the skills, the knowledge, and the art of personal selling bring the recipe for success. The book further states that the importance of the personal selling function depends partially on the nature of the product. So let me step into the box and use my experience again to demonstrate the role of personal selling and what is personal selling. Personal selling is sales skills, cold call selling, established accounts, having a knowledge of your products. Then there's sales techniques. For instance, you're selling office products and you walk into an office to meet for the first time with the secretary or the buyer. He or she doesn't have time to meet with you, but your technique says, "Let me leave you a catalog and my business card. Can I check with you next week?" So a good technique leads to success. And always remember, dress for success. Don't overdress and don't overdo it, but look professional and look confident in who you are and what you represent. Now in this video, which is about 2 to 3 minutes, the salesperson demonstrates personal selling. Her sales approach articulates her sales skills. She applies her technique, and her objective is for success. Notice how she was able to offer a bigger discount than the 13%. But success means making a promise and giving your word to the customer, then obtaining the order, which begins the relationship. But to be successful, you also have to demonstrate a high level of customer service. Author Robert Louis Stevenson wrote nearly a century ago, "Everyone lives by selling something." About 15 million people in the United States are employed in sales positions. That means sales clerks, realtors, manufacturing, stockbrokers, and retail stores. But even an accountant, an attorney, a banker involves customer contact, which translates to personal selling and customer satisfaction. Here I'm listing a few of what I believe to be part of customer service. Ask questions, be a good listener, be sincere to your customers, be prepared, follow up with reliability, address any concerns your customer has, and learning to know the needs of your customer, providing value. In this frame, I continue on the importance of personal selling and the process. There are 6 stages and objectives of the personal selling process. Each stage is critical for successful selling and building a customer relationship. Number 1, prospecting. Number 2, pre-approach, gathering information to decide how to approach the prospect. Number 3, the approach, gain a prospect's attention. 4, presentation, create a desire and begin converting a prospect. 5, the close, obtain a purchase order and commitment and create a customer. And then 6, follow up to ensure your customer is completely satisfied. And finally, I'll go over the benefit, the value, and the success of personal selling. Number 1, it builds relationships. Number 2, it helps grow character and confidence, because there are times that you will be told no. So it's important to communicate value to your customer, and you will both benefit, which leads to the success of saleship and your client's success as well. And that concludes this presentation. These are my sources. Thank you.